If you're waiting until you feel confident before you start building a second income from home, I want to say this as gently as I can. You might be waiting forever, because most people don't start because they feel confident. They become more confident because they start. And I know that sounds simple, but for a lot of working parents, this is the bit that keeps them stuck. They think, I'll start when life calms down. I'll start when I've got more time. I'll start when I understand it all properly. I'll start when I'm ready. I'll start when I'm not so nervous. But the problem is, life doesn't usually hand you this perfect, quiet window where the kids are sorted, work is calm, money feels easy, your confidence is high, and you suddenly have loads of energy in the evenings. That's just not real life for most people, especially not if you're working, you're parenting, paying bills, and trying to keep everything together. So if you're waiting for the perfect conditions, you may never move. And that doesn't mean you should rush into things. It doesn't mean you should throw money at something because someone online told you, just believe in yourself. Absolutely not. You should be thoughtful. You should consider the questions. You should make sure it's right for you. But there's a big difference between being sensible and using "I'm not ready yet" as a way to stay safe forever. So how do you know if you're actually ready? And I think there are three things to consider. I call this the ready or not framework. So the first thing is you need to check your reasons. Why do you actually want this? I don't mean the big flashy version, I want to be rich, I want to quit everything tomorrow. I mean the real deep down reason. Do you want a bit more breathing room? Do you want to stop feeling like every month is just bills, work, stress, and repeat of that? Do you want to say yes to more things with your kids without checking the bank account first? Do you want to feel like you're building something instead of just surviving the week? Maybe you want your children to see that change is possible, even if you didn't start with loads of confidence. That reason really matters, because when the excitement wears off, your reason is what brings you back. Motivation is great, but a grounded reason is stronger. The second thing you need to check, that is your capacity. Now, this is where we have to be really honest, because if you're already knackered after work, the answer probably isn't a plan that needs you to spend 4 hours a night building a business. That's not realistic for most working parents. So don't ask yourself, do I have loads of spare time? Instead, ask, can I create a small amount of focused time consistently? Could you maybe do 20 minutes a day? Could you do 3 focus blocks a week? Could you watch one training and take one action a day? Could you stop trying to learn everything at once and just focus on the next step? Because that's what matters. Readiness doesn't mean your calendar is magically empty. Readiness means you're willing to protect the small bit of time and use it properly. And finally, the third check you need to do, and that is to check your support. And this one is massive, because if you've bought things before and not finished them, please don't just beat yourself up and call yourself lazy. Instead, ask yourself a better question. What support was missing? Did you know what to do first? Did you have somewhere to ask questions? Did anyone notice when you suddenly disappeared? Did you have a weekly focus? Or did you have accountability that helped you keep going without making you feel judged or left behind? Because let's face it, most people don't need another pile of information. They need help turning information into action. And that's the difference. A program can give you the steps, but supports helps you actually take them when real life kicks in. And that's why I don't think readiness is about confidence. I think readiness is about willingness. Are you willing to be a beginner? Are you willing to take one small step before you feel fully ready? Are you willing to ask questions instead of pretending you understand everything? Are you willing to literally show up when it feels awkward? Are you willing to go and get the support instead of trying to figure it all out alone? And if that is yes, then you might be more than ready than you think. And alternatively, if the honest answer is no, well, that's okay too. It's better to know that now than to buy something because you got swept up in the moment. And that's why I made the Ready-or-Not Scorecard. It's a simple way to check whether now is actually the right time for you to start building a second income from home. No pressure, no hype, no pretending you need to be fearless, but it'll help you look at your reason, your capacity, your fears, and the support you'd need to follow through. So all you need to do is comment ready and I'll send it over, because you don't need to feel confident first. You just need to be honest about whether you're willing to take the next step.